Kevin Porter Jr. took it to the lane. Wiggins stayed down, made him give it up. Wood. Looney not buying on that pump fake. Shot clock at 7. Porter Jr. calling his own number. Lefty step back 3. And the long rebound to Jalen Green. Rockets get another opportunity. 13 seconds left in the game. 6 to shoot and a foul. What are we going to have here?
We're talking about
timeout.
Oh,
yeah. That John Goble saw the timeout. Evan Scott was going to have a foul, and it works out well for everybody.
So there's going to be 6 seconds on the shot clock. So if you're the Warriors, just play it out, get a stop, hopefully, and then you go back on the other end and convert.
Even at 103, 11 seconds to decide it.
Go to stay with me and we are bench pressing. Big stepping, hitting big threes, then we full court pressing. Big stepping, go to stay with me and we are bench pressing. Big stepping.
You've had a tremendous fourth quarter for both teams. Your point was the Warriors got out to such a slow start and dug a 15-point deficit that they've had all this great play just to get back into it. There's 11.5 left and only 6 to shoot. Where are the Rockets going?
You just got to defend without fouling. You got to think it's going to be either Kevin Porter Jr. looking to make something happen to score or initiate. Eric Gordon, we talked about him. In the last minute of close games, Eric Gordon almost never misses.
Now, make or miss for the Rockets. The Warriors have 2 timeouts left. And Houston can't freeze out the game, so you're going to get another offensive possession. Steph is sitting for defense. He'll be back in on offense. So you're going to take a timeout, whether they score or you get a stop.
You got to do it without fouling.
Kevin Porter Jr. to inbound. Matthews. His 3. Misfire. Rebound. Otto Porter Jr. in a timeout.
Man, the Warriors are fortunate there because they botched that handoff. 2 defenders stayed with the guy without the ball for a split second too long.
Okay. Last night, there was exactly 5.1 seconds left in a tie game. The Warriors could not untie it. It went to overtime. Tonight, 5.1 seconds left in a tie game. Can the Warriors execute differently?
They want to end it here and stay away from the overtime. Yet they just kind of stayed with the man without the ball a little too long there, but Wiggins realized it, just tried to make it a tough shot.
Now, Porter Jr. got the rebound, but Jordan Poole, that tip there was critical.
Was.
Because the Rockets, Jalen Green had got the previous missed shot. So now Steph subs back in. Last night, they couldn't get it to Steph. They couldn't get it to Clay. Juan Toscano-Anderson couldn't finish the layup. He went to the extra period. What are you thinking tonight?
Get the ball in balance, first of all. You may have to juke your man. Sometimes the screens don't work because they'll switch everything. So you got to have a little wiggle in your life right now. Get open, and then you love for Steph to take the shot. Again, look for also the fact that he could be a decoy. They're going to send a lot of bodies towards him probably. He may be able to get someone slipping out of something.
Any Rockets foul is free throws. They have no fouls to give. So Damian Lee, Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, Otto Porter Jr. Exact same time, 5.1, 2 nights in a row. Do we have back-to-back overtimes, or do the Warriors win in a walk-off?
Execution. You've heard that word a lot. You need it now.
Porter Jr. the trigger man. They got Curry. He checked it. Steph for the win. Yes, sir! His 8th career game winner.
We got to get out of here. That step back is killer.
Encore ruling is a successful basket. Under review.
The joy is back. They're hiding now.
He played 44 minutes last night, 39 minutes tonight.
On-court ruling is confirmed. Good basket.
22 and 12, and after starting 1 of 10, the baby-faced assassin puts the Rockets away.
He's always lethal. You know what time it is. The closer. Check the clock. Monster step back. Ton of separation. Let's go home. Game time. Now it's just time to jump, celebrate. There's nothing you can do about that.
So Porter Jr. played pretty good D, but Steph Curry on a frustration night last night. Exultation tonight.
There was no doubt about that one. It looked so good as soon as it left his hands. That's the thing, Kevin Porter Jr. was a little too close to him, that far away. Obviously, you want to stay as close as possible because he's got so much range, but he used his quickness, that hard drive to the left, and just stop on a dime, change direction. He got plenty of separation.
Well, we catch up with Steph and Curry down on the court, and Steph, 44 minutes last night, 39 minutes tonight. You are not going to let them lose. Take us through the final sequence.
I mean, this whole game was crazy. Back to back. We're kind of stuck in mud and trying to fight our way through it. And everybody contributed. All it was competition and a little grit. The last play, we just tried to keep it simple. We had Wiggs on our option. He didn't get the ball, so with 5 seconds, you can get to space, take your time, and then we got great space, so I got to my spot. And it's about time I made one. That's the first one.
Hey, tell us about kicking the chair in the second half, where you had started 1 of 10 and you had the "I'm mad as hell, I'm not taking it anymore," and you just went into a whole nother gear and brought the team along with you.
You got let out a little emotion sometimes. Like I love the game. I love my teammates. I love everything about this. And sometimes when it's not going your way, you got to kind of start the engine a little bit. So hopefully I didn't hurt anybody, but it was just a little emotion coming up.
Hey, sometimes you got to win ugly, right? What was halftime like? Because even from the start of the third quarter, you guys just came out with a different type of energy defensively, looking to force turnovers and get them out of rhythm somehow, some way.
We've had a long 48 hours, obviously. And these last 3 weeks have been tough, so we're sticking together. I think that's the biggest thing for us, is just to communicate, understand what we're trying to accomplish, how we're trying to win, how we're trying to play, and then let the rest take care of itself with our competitiveness and our energy. At halftime, that was the message. Come out, give ourselves some life. We did it in the third quarter. And then all it is just about trying to make enough plays on the stretch. Loon was unbelievable. Otto was unbelievable on the defensive end. Protected the rim, rebounding. JP hit 2 big shots down the stretch. Wiggs came in, made his presence felt down in the paint. So everybody contributed down the stretch, which is huge.
All right, Steph, we'll let you go with this one. The last 2 nights, you've played the whole fourth. Has Steve ever tried to take you out and you said, "No, I ain't coming, I'm finishing this one"?
I don't want to let y'all know my record on that argument or conversation or debate or whatever you want to call it. It looks probably like the last 3 weeks that we've been playing, so it's not been great. Tonight he let me rock and it worked out.
All right, the chair will be ready for you. Don't kick it, but you took care of the Rockets tonight. Appreciate you stopping.
Absolutely, thank y'all.
All right, that is Steph.